Have you ever felt like your past holds you back, even though you know there's more to life waiting ahead? What if I told you that the best days of your life may be the ones you've yet to live? And what if the key to unlocking a bright future is in your ability to let go of yesterday? Now, dear friends, we find ourselves in a precious time of life, a time not to slow down our hearts, but to lift them higher, a time not to drift into regret, but to walk boldly in wisdom. If you still have breath in your lungs, you still have purpose, and with that purpose comes responsibility. So, if there's one thing I want you to hear today, it is this: stop clinging to the past. I speak not with condemnation, but with love and urgency. For so many, the past has become a chain around the heart, a heavy weight dragging down the spirit. Some of us cling to past mistakes, nursing old wounds that have long since lost their power, except for the power we choose to give them each day. Others hold on to memories of former glories when our strength was greater, when opportunities seemed endless, and the world felt wider and more inviting. Still, some of us carry the ache of grief, the loss of loved ones, the passage of time, the bittersweet realization that the days we once lived can never be relived. But hear me, dear friends. The past is a place to visit for wisdom, not a place to live. God gives us today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, and today, in all its beauty and challenges, is where life is truly found. Every moment spent dwelling on what cannot be changed is a moment stolen from the blessings still waiting for you. There are new joys to discover, new friendships to form, and new acts of kindness only you can offer. Yet, if your hands are full of yesterday, you will never have room to receive today's gifts. Let the past be the teacher it was meant to be, not the jailer it has become. You are not your failures. You are not your fading memories. You are not what you lost. You are what you choose to become today, right here in this very moment. Isn't it tragic to see a soul who has survived the storms of life, accumulated decades of wisdom, and experienced so much, yet is now sitting alone in a house of memories, while the world outside waits with open arms? Your story is far from finished. Your influence is not spent. If you have breath, you have purpose. If your heart still beats, you have a mission. And that mission is not to simply remember what was, but to live fully in what is. There are grandchildren who need your guidance. There are neighbors who need your smile. There are prayers you are meant to lift up, hands you are meant to hold, and burdens you are meant to help carry. Life is calling to you, not in the loud, thunderous calls of youthful ambition, but in the steady, clear voice of seasoned wisdom. The enemy would love for you to believe that the best is behind you, that you are nothing more than a relic of what once was, but that is a lie. Every sunrise you see is evidence that God is not finished with you yet. His mercies are new every morning. His call to you is just as strong, just as vital, as it ever was, and sometimes, the work God saves for the later chapters of our lives is the most important work of all. The seed you plant today may blossom into trees under whose shade you may never sit. But they will be there, offering life and shelter to others, because you chose not to waste the time you have left. So today, dear friends, I urge you, lay the past gently down. Honor it, yes, remember it, learn from it, but do not live in it. Step into the light of this new day with open hands and an open heart. There is still love to give. There is still truth to speak. There are still songs to sing and prayers to be prayed. Life is not over, it is unfolding. And you are still a vital part of it. Walk forward boldly, because your best days, the days that matter most, may very well be the ones you have yet to live. As we reflect on the importance of embracing today, it's essential to remember that we were never meant to walk through life in isolation. Just as we must let go of the past, we must also stop retreating into loneliness. One of the greatest dangers of growing older is believing the lie that you are no longer needed. It's easy to feel this way, to think that your time has passed, or that the world has moved on without you. Some withdraw because they believe they have nothing left to offer, while others, burdened by old wounds, become wary of connection. There are those who simply grow tired and allow walls to rise around them, often without even realizing it. But let me tell you this: you were never meant to walk alone. We were created for community, created for friendship, for family, and for fellowship. Even now, your life carries a light that others desperately need to see. Your words still have the power to encourage, to guide, and to comfort. Your very presence can be a living testimony of faithfulness, resilience, and hope. When you isolate yourself, you not only deprive yourself of joy, but you also deprive others of the blessing you were meant to be. It is never too late to reach out, to open the door, to welcome a new friend, or to heal an old relationship. Pick up the phone, write the letter, smile at the stranger you meet, step back into the lives of others once more. There are people out there who are lonely and searching for someone just like you, someone who has lived, someone who understands, someone who can show them that love and connection don't fade with the passing years. Your story is still unfolding, and your community still needs you in ways you may not even realize. The time may be short, but the opportunities to make a difference are still plentiful. Don't let the weight of the past steal the blessings of today. Don't let loneliness rob you of the joy that's within reach. This is your season to walk in wisdom, to live with open hands, and to finish strong. Every breath is a gift. Every heartbeat is a reminder that there is still work to be done and love to be shared. Lift your head, open your heart, walk forward with courage, because the best is yet to come, and you have been called to walk each step with purpose and hope. One of the most important decisions you must make in these senior years is to stop clinging to the past. Too often, we hold on to yesterday so tightly that our hands are too full to embrace today. Some of us cling to regrets, replaying mistakes and missed chances like a broken record. Others hold on to golden memories, wishing for days gone by, days that can never return. But you and I were not made to live backward. Life was never meant to be a museum, where we endlessly walk through the dusty halls of what used to be. Life is meant to be lived now, today, with the breath still filling our lungs and the light still shining in our eyes. We must learn to thank God for what has been, learn from it, cherish it, and then let it go. When we grip the past, we close our hearts to the new works God wants to do in us and through us. Each morning you wake up is a new invitation. Each sunrise is God's whisper to you, I am not finished with you yet. You are still part of a story that is being written. Let us not dishonor today by worshiping yesterday. Let us honor the past by walking faithfully into the new day we've been given. But just as we must stop clinging to the past, we must also stop isolating ourselves. As the years pass, it can become all too easy to pull away from friends, from family, and even from the work God has for us. Some of us feel that no one needs us anymore, or that we have nothing left to offer. Others grow weary of the changes life brings, the losses, and in response, they slowly build walls to protect themselves from further hurt. Isolation is a slow, quiet enemy. It robs the heart of joy and clouds the mind with sorrow. But hear me now. You were never meant to carry life's burdens alone. Even now, there are hands reaching out for yours. Even now, there are hearts longing for your wisdom, your kindness, your love. Your life is a lamp, and even in these later years, it shines with a steady, beautiful light. Do not let that light be hidden away. Let it shine brightly. There is so much you can still offer, and the world still needs what you carry. As we continue this journey, let's keep the doors of our hearts open, not just to others, but to the new experiences and connections waiting to be made. Life is still unfolding, and it's never too late to step into a future filled with purpose, love, and community. As we reflect on the importance of community and connection, it becomes clear that we must also stop telling ourselves that it's too late. Too late to change, too late to start anew, too late to make an impact. My dear friends, there is no expiration date on purpose. As long as you are here for a reason. Your prayers still have the power to move mountains. Your words can heal hearts. Your faith has the ability to light up the darkest places. Some of the greatest works ever done in this world were accomplished by those who refused to believe that their best days were behind them. It is not too late to forgive someone. It is not too late to encourage a struggling soul. It is not too late to live with greater joy and deeper faith. In fact, the final chapters of your life can be filled with more meaning, more love, and more impact than anything that came before. God often saves some of His most beautiful works for the closing scenes of our story. So, lift your head, strengthen your heart, let the world see that life is a gift, even until the very last breath, and that you intend to live it well. As we stand in these later chapters of life, one of the most urgent calls upon us is to stop clinging to the past. Too many people live as though their best days are behind them. As if the past holds more power than the present, they replay old mistakes in their minds, carrying guilt and sorrow like heavy stones. Others relive their past victories, longing for times that seem better, brighter, easier. But you cannot live today if your heart is trapped in yesterday. Life was never meant to be a museum of memories. It was meant to be a garden, where we sow and reap new blessings each day. You cannot change a single moment of what has been, but you can decide what you will do with what is now. Let go of your regrets. Celebrate the blessings without being imprisoned by them. The same God who walked with you through your past is walking with you now, and He is not done with you yet. Each breath you take is a new mercy, a new beginning. Honor your past by living your present with gratitude and hope. At the same time, you must stop isolating yourself. Loneliness is one of the quietest and most dangerous enemies of the heart. It creeps in when you withdraw, when you convince yourself that no one understands you, no one needs you, or no one wants you. But the truth is, your life still matters more than you know. Your words still carry weight. Your prayers still have power. Your smile can still warm a weary soul. It's easy to retreat into silence, into shadows, but you are made for fellowship. Community is not just a gift for the young, it is a need for every soul, in every season of life. So, pick up the phone and call the old friend. Write the letter you've been meaning to send. Invite someone into your life. Your presence is still a blessing. You are still a light that can lead someone else out of darkness. Do not let the enemy convince you that isolation is your only option. Life is found in connection, and love is still the greatest work we are called to do. Another thing you must stop doing is neglecting your inner life. It's so easy to let the noise of the world drown out the quiet needs of your soul. But more than ever, this is the time to draw near to God, to nurture your heart, and to guard your spirit. Bitterness, anger, fear. These are heavy chains that only grow heavier with age if left unchecked. Your soul needs peace just like the body needs air. Take time to pray, to reflect, to forgive. Don't carry old grudges into these precious days. Release them. Let your heart remain tender. Let your faith remain childlike. Tend to your spirit with care, because the condition of your inner life will determine the sweetness of your final seasons. You've come too far and learned too much to live with a hardened heart. Keep it soft, keep it open, keep it filled with hope. My dear friends, stop telling yourself that it's too late to change, too late to make a difference, or too late to leave a mark of goodness and faith in this world. That is a lie, and it must be silenced. Now, as we move forward, let us take this powerful truth with us, no matter where we are in life. We are never too old to live with purpose, and we are never too late to make a difference. So, what will you do with the time you have left? How will you use this precious gift of life to shape the world around you? Let's continue walking forward, step by step, as we reflect on the importance of living in the present and embracing the future. It's crucial to understand that there is no expiration date on purpose. Even in the later stages of life, we are still called to do great things. As long as there is breath in your lungs, there is still purpose in your life. Some of the greatest blessings, the greatest works, and the most powerful testimonies often come in the final chapters of our lives. You may yet inspire someone who has lost all hope. You may still have the opportunity to forgive someone and set both your heart and theirs free. A new dream may rise up inside you, one that you never thought possible. And it may be a dream that transforms everything. The final act of a story is often the most powerful one. Walk forward, not with fear, but with great expectation. The best work of your life may be the one you are called to do right now. But, my dear friends, one of the first things you must stop doing in these golden years is clinging to the past. The past can certainly be a beautiful teacher, but it was never meant to be a place where we live forever. Too many of us carry the past like a heavy backpack filled with regrets, mistakes, and things we wish had gone differently. Some of us hold tightly to past victories, wishing for the days when our strength was greater, when life felt more abundant, when opportunities seemed endless. But here's the truth. The past is only a shadow of what has already been. It's gone, And as long as you hold on to it, you aren't embracing the future that God is still preparing for you. The moments of your past shape who you are, but they do not define you. Today is a new gift. Every breath you take is a reminder that the Creator still has work for you to do. The best days of your life may not be in the past, they may still be ahead of you. Honor the past, yes, but don't let it steal the joy and opportunity of today. Alongside this, you must stop isolating yourself. As time passes, it's easy to feel like the world doesn't need you anymore, or that you've already given all you can give, but the enemy would love for you to believe that your worth is gone, that your voice no longer matters. But this is a lie. You were made for community, made to love and be loved, made to give and receive. Your life still holds great value. Your wisdom, your presence, your encouragement, these are gifts that can still change someone else's world. I understand it can feel hard to reach out when the world has changed so much. But the power of connection is timeless. There are people around you who need the comfort of your experience, the kindness of your heart, and the prayers of your spirit. Reach out, pick up the phone, open the door. You are still a blessing to those around you. The moments of connection you create can make a world of difference. Another thing you must stop doing is neglecting your inner life. Our bodies grow older, our muscles grow weaker, but our inner life, our spirit, can grow stronger. We must nurture our spirit as we would tend to a garden, pulling out the weeds of bitterness and resentment while watering the seeds of love and peace. It's easy to let our hearts become heavy with the disappointments and hurts of the years. But when we carry bitterness, we rob ourselves of the peace God desires for us. Now is the time to cultivate inner peace, to focus on the things that matter eternally. Take time to pray, take time to forgive, take time to reflect on the goodness of God in your life. The peace you find within will radiate outward and bless those around you. The journey of life isn't about having everything perfect on the outside. It's about cultivating a deep peace within that can withstand every storm. You must also stop telling yourself that it's too late. It is never too late for change, for growth, or for purpose. Some of the most beautiful chapters in a life come in the later years. God is not finished with you. His call on your life has not ended. Your prayers still have power. Your actions still have meaning. Your journey is far from over. If you've made mistakes, start fresh today. If you've been hurt, forgive today. If there's something you've been waiting to do, begin today. God still has work for you, and the impact you can have on the world is far greater than you might imagine. You are never too old to serve, to love, to encourage, or to make a difference. The final chapters of your life are meant to be some of the most fulfilling, most rewarding. Do not let age rob you of the strength, the passion, and the purpose you still have within. Finally, stop living as if your days are numbered in a way that holds you back. Yes, time moves forward, and none of us know how many days we have left. But that should not make us fearful. Instead, it should make us bold. The brevity of life should not cause us to retreat in fear. Instead, it should propel us to live with greater purpose, greater love, and greater joy. You still have so much to offer. Live with open hands, live with open hearts, give all that you can, without reservation. Speak words of kindness, offer your help, share your love freely, knowing that each moment counts. Your life has not passed its prime. It has just entered a new season. And this season is filled with great potential. Do not squander the days you have left. Fill them with purpose, love, and joy. The final chapter has not been written yet. Make it count. As we continue on this journey, let's embrace this new season with faith and expectation. The best may truly be yet to come.